All right, y'all. Welcome to the
yo.
Thizzler Live. You know what I'm saying? This is a new show we got going on. My name's Frak. Free EBK, free Palestine, happy Pride Month. Y'all know what the heck's going on. But I'm here. My name's Frak, aka Frak the Person. Who we got here?
Wayne Brady. You did a freestyle with me in New York. How was that?
Do people say you look like Wayne Brady?
Fuck no. You got me fucked up.
That would have been racist.
How was New York?
Dude, it was great, man. New York was awesome. It's weird because I can't look at you when I talk to you. I feel like I'm like driving the front of the whip. But anyway, New York was lit. You know, went for a wedding, but Wayne Brady tapped in. We got to do a freestyle. Honestly, like watching Whose Line Is It as a kid when my mom was like one of the things that really got me into freestyling. You know what I'm saying? So
this nigga finna sit up here and make it seem like he's a Wayne Brady fan. No, this nigga is not about to sit up here and make it seem like he's just he been fucking with Wayne Brady since
politicking.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Whose Line as a kid?
No.
Bro, you're sweet.
I know Wayne Brady from the Chappelle Show skit. That's how I know Wayne Brady. I was not tapped in with no motherfucking.
You ever watch Whose Line?
Not
Forever
really.
in the
Nah,
Chat.
nah,
Whose Line Is
man.
It Anyway? Classic, bro. One of the greatest improv shows. All the guys on there. It was just some hilarious shit. That really informed my sense of humor as a kid. So getting to meet him and freestyle with him was like some real legendary shit, at least for me. I know the Thizzler fans probably don't know even who the hell he is. But
Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
in, bro.
Lock in. This is C Legal for the people,
See,
and
how
I
was
promise
your
you,
week, man? How was your
I'm
week?
ready to talk so much shit today. We supposed to do Hater Watch later in the show, but in true C Lee fashion, I'm taking this shit on one. So we're gonna start the show off with a segment called Hater Watch. A bunch of motherfuckers I want to put in Hater Watch.
Because now that I'm in control, I gotta deal with your
Exactly. And I first want to put Bulu on Hater Watch for being a bitch stuck in Reno and not having his big bobblehead ass here. Bulu, I'm putting you on Hater Watch.
What was his reasoning?
The nigga said I missed the bus like he motherfucking Rosa Parks or something. I'm missing the bus. Man, get your big bobblehead ass here to work. Nigga always got a bunch of motherfucking excuses. You dig?
Only Bulu would take a bus from Reno to San Francisco.
That nigga said a bus. Nigga, if you don't call Uber or something, get your ass home. Fuck wrong with that nigga, man. That nigga Bulu's a weirdo for that.
He said, "It's me. Now let me on."
Secondly, I want to put my nigga Beard on Hater Watch for being weak as fuck. Now, hold on.
I think my nigga just mad he can't grow one.
Nah, this nigga.
What grown ass nigga you don't even know got a mustache? You know what I'm saying?
Because God was merciful to
Come
me, so you
on,
don't need
man.
that weak ass shit. So who else
You too old to be childish, bruh.
For one, he look 56. He's not 56. He looked like an old ass grandpa, like he got an oxygen tank.
And you look 30-14, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't know if he want to be old or young, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It doesn't grow.
It doesn't grow.
It doesn't grow. Like it'll grow a little bit, but it won't. It will never fully in nowhere. So I just gotta cut.
God bless some of us, not all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Was that pre or post the transition?
That was funny. That was funny.
Anyway.
The whites love gay jokes. I noticed
Can I
that.
put somebody on Hater Watch?
Put somebody on Hater Watch.
Let's put all the fluff niggas on Hater Watch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all the fat, fake buff niggas, man. All the niggas that wear extra large t-shirts, but they choose to wear mediums to make it look like they bigger than what they is. You know what I'm saying? Or buffer than what they is. You know what I'm saying? Fluff. I got somebody sitting to the right of me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Make sure he's, tell him his shirt too small.
Man,
He fluff. He medium. Lift your arms up.
Thizzler presents Fights on Camera. First up, Wayne versus C Lee.
Hey, I'm feeling good though, man. Let's get into what we got to get into.
All right, Hater Watch. Hold
Hold on. Oh yeah, put the Hater Watch up.
And can we see the chat or no?
I can't see the chat, but come on, pull the Hater Watch up, right?
Okay, I'm pulling it up. I'm learning how to use this tech. Of course, they got the white man running support right now. All right.
Let's watch this.
This worked, right?
Can they see it on screen?
What?
Make sure y'all share the
full
live
screen it?
too, because we going viral tonight.
Got you. Okay.
On my mama, nigga. I'm fired up.
All right, so now I click it and they all can see. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, look at that. I just love technology. All right, Stephen A. Smith, let's hear what you got to say, brother.
Talking about them
I can't hear it.
maximizing their great potential.
Wait.
And because we bring that up and talk about what potential
Yeah. Oh, God.
God
Thizzler.
damn,
Get
Thizzler. Let's
your
move
shit
past this.
together, man.
Let's move past this.
No, because we're going to have to listen.
might get in their way.
All right, can we turn it up?
Come on, let's get it. Best fitted. Sacramento, California.
Best.
All right, here we go.
We're talking about them maximizing their great potential. And because we bring that up and talk about what potentially might get in their way, which we do to men all the time, now we got to sit up here and watch every syllable. I resent that.
Wait, hold
and
on.
I'll
You
leave
saw
it.
her.
All right, so let me. I know we gotta go to break. I know we gotta go to break. Welcome to the world of being a woman, Stephen A. And how you have to dance about your word choice and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man?
Okay, hold on 1 second. So this is what I'm saying to y'all though, and I know we gotta go to break. And we didn't necessarily go there, maybe we should.
Look at his face right here.
Nigga? What the fuck is you talking about?
There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are gonna say and Stephen A, I know you just shared that you have talked about the WNBA on your program too. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
All right.
Who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
But he doing it now, though.
All right, we gotta go. You guys.
So did you
You know
see
you're
that
my
show?
guy, but
Who does more than
Stephen A,
us?
I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the
Oh, my
power that
Lord.
you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
It's
All right, let's.
I got
You
it.
my guy, but
I
I'm
got
talking
it.
to you.
Guys,
I got it.
guys, I really.
He's got that I'm gonna get you fired look on his face. He's like, I'm gonna handle this with
For sure.
HR.
Most
Look on his
definitely.
face.
Really
You missed,
appreciate
my
that.
girl, but you missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen A,
Guys.
3 years
I'll
ago,
leave
you
it
would
at
not
that.
talk about the
Go
W
ahead,
at this
Molly.
level. Don't do that.
Guys,
Come on now.
guys.
No, Monica,
Guys.
you making
Hey,
Stephen A's point, Monica. Monica, you
gentlemen,
making
please
Stephen
let
A's
me do my
point.
job. Please let me do my job. We've gone for 40 minutes straight. It was a riveting discussion. I have to get into
Look at
commercial.
Molly trying to protect Steve.
Yeah, she know. Let me protect the bag.
like-
Let me protect the bag, nigga. This nigga make sure we all get paid.
So what do we think?
A lot of people was going in on Stephen A. Smith. I know y'all hella loud. Y'all is hella loud. Y'all hella loud.
Run a hip hop show here.
Y'all hella loud.
Please, C Lee, I'm sorry about that.
A lot of people was going in on Stephen A. Smith, and I liked what Stephen A. Smith said in the response. He said, first and foremost, I handpicked this cast because I believe all of y'all are great to go on. I want to unpack that point because this happens in hip hop a lot.
Okay.
In hip hop, you can help somebody, put somebody in a position, and then once they get in that position, start treating you like you ain't shit, saying fuck you and acting like you the scum of the earth. That happens in hip hop a lot, where people get a helping hand.
Put Monica McNutt on in his.
No, he literally handpicked her to be on the most popular and successful sports show ever. So if I do that and then you come on and try to make it downplay my contribution to women's sports, you just kind of spit in my face when I've been a blessing to you. And I don't think people take that serious enough. If somebody puts you in position to change your life, somebody puts you on the biggest platform ever, that count for something. That count for something. So for you to try to make it seem like I'm lacking in a certain area or some old weird ass shit like that, like I ain't covering women's sports or I'm not doing enough for women when I got your female ass on the show, it's kind of out of pocket. I can keep going, but I want to hear.
Because here's what I'm saying. Like, this show, First Take, is inherently argumentative. It creates beef. So if I'm Stephen A. and I want the best show possible, I'm looking for the co-host who's going to hold me accountable, talk that real shit, and not be afraid to. So in this moment, she was speaking facts. He didn't cover WNBA until it was hot this year. So if I'm Stephen A. and I want the best show possible, you want a co-host who's gonna call you out, and you can talk your shit back to her.
Now, make sure you're talking to the mic. But guess what? Nobody was covering the WNBA 3 years ago. So to try to make one person accountable when there was nothing to cover, when there was not a storyline, where there was not a star worth covering the size of Caitlin Clark, then that's unfair to say. Nobody was, not even the women.
Do you undermine the person that provided you the opportunity to speak on his platform?
Katie and his raising that jumper. Never off season. You're right, Katie.
And y'all see it now?
Hell yeah.
Now I want to address some things that have not been addressed about this video. If you listen to the voice, that sound like a grown-ass man in a club recording Kevin Durant. And nobody has addressed that fucking part of this video. We are in a social setting, a club, to go see women. We want to enjoy the women. That's why we put the cologne on. That's why we got the haircuts. That's why we got our nice shoes on, because we want to entertain women, not be behind the camera on some TMZ motherfucking Tasha K, Wendy Williams shit. Oh, Kevin Durant, it's never off season. I see you, boo, acting like a straight up bitch. See, that's the problem with you niggas. See, before I get to Kevin Durant, you niggas got some real Me Too movement, soft girl era ways about yourself, recording other niggas in the club like it's just cool, and ain't nobody said nothing about that part. Oh, look, it's Kevin Durant. That's my boo thing. I see you, baby. Oh, hit my parlay. Hit my parlay like a straight up hoe. Nigga, put your phone up. Nigga, you a grown ass man. Let the women do that old groupie ass shit. Niggas be trying to go viral too bad. Nigga, you a man. Nigga, let TMZ do that shit. At least they get paid for it. Niggas just be, oh, look at Kevin Durant. Oh. That's some bitch shit. And too many niggas is comfortable doing hoe shit instead of being a motherfucking man. That is a problem with today's time with the men. I see why the women be mad, because there's too many niggas acting like hoes. Nigga, you just pulling your phone up like a motherfucking groupie. Like, oh, look at my boo thing in here. Oh, like a side chick that's caught her nigga sleep or something. Now she put her phone out trying to expose this nigga and her close friends. Put your motherfucking phone up, nigga, and go talk to the women and be a motherfucking man. Worried about what this nigga doing. You shouldn't even be doing no hoe shit like that in the first motherfucking place. Why you speaking on what Kevin Durant doing in the club? Why you speaking on what he doing? How about you be a motherfucking man? How about that first? Let's start there. Now let's get to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, you've made well over 200, 300 million. Nigga, you don't have to practice no shots in the club. Any woman you want is, hey, I'm finna leave. You want to come? Simba, you cool with that nigga. Call Kevin Durant and say, bro, you don't have to do that. You have 300-400 million in the bank. Your only goal is to, hey, I'm about to leave. Get somebody, you want to come? Yes or no? If she says no, the next one will say yes. Fuck is you doing in there practicing jumpers while these groupie ass sister girl ass niggas up top recording you, trying to embarrass you like that? I'm finna get out of here. You want to come? This is what you say to the women, and they're gonna say yes, nigga. You game. You don't need to have no motherfucking game in 2024. You up here trying to be a nice person and shit, have character and integrity, and teach her something. Man, fuck all of that, nigga. You up 300 million. I'm leaving. You coming? Yes or no? Fuck is you doing, nigga? Kevin Durant, you better than that. This is why you need to come to the Bay Area. We'll teach you this shit. Because one thing in the Bay we ain't gonna be doing is hooping. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. We ain't doing no motherfucking hooping. That's out. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, hey, I'm up $300 million. I'm not gonna be in here hooping. I'm leaving. You coming? Yes or no? Okay, are your friend coming? All right, God bless you. I'm gone.
You ready for my rebuttal?
All right, come on, let's go.
See, that whole soliloquy, that whole thing by C Lee, that's the problem with men in this era. These men put on their little colognes, you know what I mean? They bring their $1 bills to the club. They come to the club just to talk to women, just to ogle at women, just to pay women to have a conversation with them. Meanwhile, I'm Kevin Durant. I'm working on my game. Ball is life, okay? I'm out there every day. I'm not distracted by the distractions of life. I'm out here, hezzy in the club. I'm working on my jab step. Why the fuck am I entertaining some random woman I meet at the club? That's not where we're going to meet the love of my life, at the club on a random Thursday night. No, I'm working on my game, brother. And that's the same thing with the guy filming him. Good for him. He recognizes a true man getting to work, doing it. That's what men are supposed to do. Put in work, not look at women. You know what I'm saying? Shout out KD, man.
Hey,
life, bro. And I'd rather him shoot up the club in that way than do it in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I wish a nigga would. Oh, I wish you would be with me. We in the club or something, and you're like, oh, look at Kevin Durant. Oh, nigga, get your phone out your hand. Nigga,
I ain't gonna lie though. They say you can say anything after no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But you in the club to get bitches. When you in the gym, you in the gym. When you in the club, you in the club to get bitches. Fuck is you putting up shots for?
Life is the
at the
gym,
end of the day.
bro. Life
you know what I'm saying?
The club is the gym. The sidewalk is the gym. Every stop sign I see, pow. You know, I'm working on my game.
They don't say, was you with me in the gym, in a club putting up shots? Was you with me in the gym putting up shots? That nigga in the club on bullshit.
Yeah, he was bullshit.
He on bullshit for sure.
Yeah,
he was bullshit.
You're just arguing about
hella hot takes. Hey, shout out to Kevin Durant though. Come up to the show and we can teach you
here's
something.
Here's a question: should the Warriors try and get KD back now?
Absolutely.
Phoenix Suns.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
nah.
say some things. Klay Thompson. I want to speak to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson. I still think you have a lot left in the tank. I think your spirit is gone. I think you need to get around some people that genuinely, you need to get around some black people. You need to get around some spiritual beings. You need to go, to the lower bottoms, West Oakland. You need to go to Hunters Point. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to EPA or something. Get around some niggas and get your spirit right, because your spirit looks broken when you out there. And that's the problem. It's not your physical, it's your spirit. Klay Thompson, if you see this, get your spirit together. You know what I'm saying? Get around some spiritual beings. You will be back in no time, but they definitely finna trade you. Yeah, they definitely finna get you up out of there. I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't know, bro.
They finna get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I hope he
yeah,
retires a Warrior, man. I think you're right. Like, I feel like he was just trying to do too much this season. Like, he was trying to tap into the young him. But if he realizes, like, I'm a spot-up shooter now, and he just realizes I got one role, and he doesn't have to do all that weird-ass fading to the left type jump shots, I think he could still be of use to the Warriors.
I think I'm gonna keep it real. I think it would be disrespectful to Steph's legacy if the Warriors don't start making great changes, because Steph is still a top 5 player in the 100%, NBA, 100%. And to just be playing on bullshit ass teams would be disrespectful to everything he's did for that organization. Did you see the stat where the Warriors was worth like $318 million before Steph came? Now they worth $7.6 billion after Steph. When somebody has done that much, you should do whatever you can to put the right pieces so he can at least be a championship contender. Right now, so Warriors are not even contenders.
Who are the first people you're trading off the squad?
I'm getting rid of Klay, and I'm getting rid of another piece, Wiggins. And I'm getting KD.
I'm getting rid of
I'm getting Klay and Wiggins and a pick, and I'm going to get KD.
Though. That's not getting you KD.
Yeah, you're going to need more than that.
You have to give up Kuminga, Moody, a couple picks.
Yeah, you're going to have to give up some shit. You're going to have to give up some shit. But yeah.
The ginger dude, the Jemski.
They used to have the nigga that's with the Knicks, the Demon shit, the
DiVincenzo, bro.
He's balling right now too.
Saucy.
He balling in New York, ain't he?
He's saucy.
That nigga going crazy.
So many Warriors players leave us and just go crazy.
You kind of look like that nigga too, for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, for sure.
You dig?
Add about 8 more inches, you know what I'm saying? To the height. Pause. Big pause.
Yeah, I couldn't have another 8 on there. But next subject. Do we want to talk about C Lee? What you want to talk about? You want to talk about a man goes viral for zooming into court on a suspended license, or level 1 amateur criminal gets stuck trying to get away?
Let's look at the criminal first. That's what they want.
I only want to talk about one of these.
Let's talk about the criminal. Let me see.
Of course, a no jumper post.
Of course, a no jumper fucking post. Shout out to no jumper.
All right, we in there, dog. We in there, dog. Oh hell yeah, this shit's working, man. I'm cooking with this whole tech thing. All right, ready?
Let's see. With the weak ass 45 on. Weak ass. Where's the money at? Like, what did he get? These niggas be stealing for sport. That's it. These niggas be practice stealing. Oh! I
didn't see that.
Not the booty out. Oh my God, come on, bro.
Oh,
Baggy jeans, man. That's just tight on him.
is he a coochie?
One thing I know is a higher percentage of dumbass criminals than smart criminals. For sure.
I need to know how it ended, bro.
Hey,
Fuck.
what? I want to know what he was stealing. I really want to know what he was stealing.
I want to know what the nigga thinking. Like, come on, man.
Damn.
The
And
cops
what
are-
made him want to hop the fence that bad? Didn't look like he was in fear of his life. I didn't hear no pit bull or nothing, no Doberman pitcher coming or something.
The cops are like, we got him. The pantsless knight is
And that's
back on the
another
scene."
reason why you niggas need to get in the gym, man.
Oh,
Nigga
yeah,
can't even
yeah.
manipulate his own body weight. Come on, man. You supposed to be able to get out that situation too easy.
Yeah,
Especially if you're a criminal, nigga.
Especially
Criminals
if
should
you're a
work out
criminal.
too.
Right.
Before you should have sold them weak ass George. You could have got at least $150 for him or $100.
Being a
before
criminal
you
is a
doing all
sport.
that
You gotta
shit.
run, you gotta jump, you gotta do a whole bunch of shit.
That was hella embarrassing.
I have a theory, man. Not to go off topic, but every no jumper video I see confirms my theory. I feel like Adam 22 and No Jumper are funded by like the Republican Party just to destroy the image of every person of color in the United States, bro. Every video I see is the most horrible depiction of people, man. It's just No Jumper, man. I think they got some Illuminati ties. Am I tripping?
I was on No Jumper, so I'm not gonna disrespect the platform.
Political.
I'm gonna keep it PC. Shout out to No Jumper. You dig? They fuck with me up there. But I will say platforms do chase the number. You know what I'm saying? That's not uncommon for a platform to know what's going to get a lot of engagement so they can get a lot of traction, so they can get a lot of revenue. Everybody does it, from the shade room to spiritual world to academics. Everybody does it. Say cheese. It's literally the game. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even act like it's a No Jumper thing. Everybody's trying to get the best content, to get the best engagement, to get the best currency. You know what I'm saying? Go look at all of them. That's just the name of the game. Let's talk about it.
Wow. I missed the days before you were industry.
On
player,
top of
bro.
that, at the same time.
That was an industry answer. And that was hella industry. That was an industry
You're just
answer.
trying to get the content, bro. Like, honestly, like,
Frak, you be doing some industry shit too. Don't do me like that.
come on, man.
Because nigga, you tried to make it seem like you a fan of Wayne Brady. Cut the fucking shit.
Come on, man.
We all look, every episode we get one industry take. And we both hit our limit. We both hit our
got one,
limit.
baby.
You still got one. We get one industry take. Just one. That was that was my industry take.
Shit.
At what point niggas gotta hold themselves accountable, putting that dumbass spotlight on themselves too, though.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? Niggas do the dumbest shit, spotlight on you.
Yeah, that was true. That's
Bad
true.
point. Not a bad point. All right. Next up, Bobby Althoff shows off her dance move. We're just reacting to the dumbest current
The
events
dumbest
of
shit,
all
huh?
time. But it's making a pretty good show so far, so let's keep it going. What do you think of Bobby Althoff, y'all?
Do you feel like she is a
C Lee, you should answer that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's just damn, I don't want to say this.
What?
I think it's just a white bitch doing white bitch shit.
Okay, let's watch.
I
That's
mean-
the perfect cue for this video.
Pounce on that shit, bang, bang. Pounce on that shit, bang, bang. Pounce on that shit, bang.
See, what's funny is y'all think she's joking. This is actually a ploy to show her figure. I'm newly divorced. Look how she's showing the property too.
Mm.
Look,
Shout out
see,
to
I know-
Creepy Man just smiling at. He didn't even
Look
have
at freaky
that
freaky
anything.
man. Look at the 6'9" guy.
Look at
Freaky
the
man,
neighbor.
freaky man. See, I know women too well. Play that video again.
All right, let's run it back.
Because look,
man.
I'm about to show you the whole. Just play the. You ain't even got to
Really
play it.
down
Just
bad.
pause
Yeah,
it.
run it back.
Watch. Pause it. Pause it. Now look, I know women too well. That setup was perfect. That outfit was chosen perfectly. Look at my fat ass house. Look at my shape. Look at my figure. I'm gonna act like I'm funny.
We need some
but
women
really,
hosts on this show.
but really, I'm trying to get chosen around this motherfucker. This was all very meticulously planned. And she's freshly out of a divorce, co-parenting, and she's running up a big old bag. Come on, my nigga. I'm not stupid. This was a nigga. She's trying to send a signal. She's trying to get chosen, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Y'all better stop acting stupid. Like, oh, she's just so silly and goofy. Fuck all that. She trying to get hit by a new nigga. You dig? She's out here fucking after that divorce.
I think
It's some fucking going on.
I think I have some G5 clearance to talk about this too, because like the way you introed it, you're like, she's just a white woman doing white woman stuff. Like, seems like a lot of her shtick. I think she's pretty funny, so I'm not trying to hate. It's just like a lot of her shtick, like this included, seems to be like, ooh, look, a white girl's doing the hip hop thing, you know? And as a white rapper, this is something I try and very tactfully avoid. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, that rapper Lil Mabu or something like that. Like, it's this white rapper who does like drill music. But it's clearly like, hey, look, I'm the white guy doing the gangster rap. And it's like, Bobby's doing like, hey, I'm the white girl, like doing the throw your ass in a circle dance, but awkward. You know, it's kind of like this little tongue-in-cheek wink thing that I feel like has been done.
You know what? You're absolutely right. It's called, a lot of people call it slumming. Miley Cyrus did it. Justin Timberlake did it. I'm going to use the niggas and the nigga shit to try to get popping, to try to get clout, to try to get notoriety, likes, clicks, and views. Slumming. And then once I get enough views, I'm going to turn my back on the niggas and make it seem like y'all ain't shit and everything.
She's doing interviews now, and then as soon as she gets on, it's going to be all like Jennifer Lawrence type.
Yeah, is she going to clean the whole image up? You right. And you said you avoid it? Frak?
Yeah, I'd say so. But, you know, it's tough. Honestly, it is tough. You know, it's like, because that, as someone who's white, you maintain your own identity, and you want to talk authentically about where you come from, but you're in a black art form. You know what I'm saying? But that is something
I like that. I like how you did that. Yeah, acknowledge that part, nigga. A black art form. I like how you did that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, acknowledge that. Yeah,
what you think about her, Made? What you think about Bobby?
I mean, once again, I feel like she's just another white girl doing goofy shit, man. I feel like that really ain't her personality. I really can't even put a finger on it. I really think
hustling.
She hustling for sure.
She hustling.
She getting to it for sure. And one thing I realized, our culture is more welcoming to that shit.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? We allow a lot of this shit to take place. That a lot of the shit that we complain about, we welcome. You know what I mean?
Someone just said in the chat.
You dig? Let's move forward. Shout out to Bobby Althoff. Hopefully all the niggas is using her too.
All right. New music. Should we move to that, Tyrese?
Come on, let's hear some music. We ain't talked about no music shit yet. Come on. Let's get into some music.
All right, so first up, we got Young Slo-Be, Notorious. Come on, man, I'm on it.
Let's get it. Best fitted.
James went cuckoo on this one.
Oh shit, this ain't sloppy Joe. Oh wait, she probably call it that, cause I had sloppy roll. 60 bands and jewels on my mama, this is no pressure. Tell her knock a bitch, nigga, they know what I'm on. Ay, this is dog shit, this ain't sloppy Joe. Oh wait, she probably call it that, cause I had sloppy roll. 60 bands and jewels on my mama, this is no pressure. Glock 21 with dick, I better take a piss. Visitors on the block tryna take a pic. If I catch the right mannequin, used to be a bitch, or he a shooter now.
All right, I can only play so much.
Nigga, that's on Thizzler YouTube. You can play that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Trip off of this hoe, nigga. She paying Pippin now.
You already
Tryna knock a bitch, nigga. They know what I'm on. Hey, this is dog shit. This ain't sloppy Joe. Oh wait, she probably call it that, cause I had sloppy roll. 60 bands and jewels on my mama, this is no pressure. Tryna knock a bitch, nigga. They know what I'm on. Hey, this is dog shit. This ain't sloppy Joe. Oh wait, she probably call it that, cause I had sloppy roll. 60 bands and jewels on my mama, this is no pressure. Glock 21 with dick. I better take a piss. Visitors on the block trying to take a pic. If I catch the right man.
That shit was hard. What do we think?
I think it was hard.
Now or just listen to music?
Nah, that was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Slo-Be went crazy on that one.
What you think, Made?
I fuck with it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I fuck with it to be hard. You know what I mean?
I like the video too. It's like a good storytelling video.
Adam KG, the videographer. Yeah, that's my guy. He dope.
Shout out Adam.
Adam's charging the arm and the leg for them videos. Let me get a free video, Adam. I ain't got as much money yet, like the rappers.
I low key be tired of the AA, but it's coming from Slo-Be. That's a win right there.
You know, that's fair.
What are we gonna do about the AA?
He's one of the originators of the AA, so I fuck with it. But everybody else, AA, like it's just, you know what I mean?
give them some. It's like they need like a nicotine patch. Like, what are they gonna wean off AA?
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, or like,
I know I retired on my show on the Thizzler Live on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I retire, your brother died, and you ain't slide. Yeah, I retired that line right along with Steph Curry with the 30.
we should retire a line every week.
Yeah, this week is your brother died, you ain't slide. That shit is over with.
Hey, can we have a moment of silence for your brother's slide? Your brother's
Died and you ain't slide.
brother died and you ain't slide. You had a good run, bro.
We damn near need to let go and spin the block too.
And that's our moment of silence.
That's the moment of silence. Yeah, so that shit over with.
All right, Tudo. Step Like Osama. Is this on Thizzler? No, it's on Tudo.
Ay, all that in the rec phone, cause not acknowledged. Fully flocking at his fitted, cut he shoulda went to college. Real problem, the judge told me I promote the violence. Do your homework, I'm the youngest nigga poppin'. Step like I'm Osama. That in the rec phone, cause not acknowledged. Fully flocking at his fitted, cut he shoulda went to college. Real problem, the judge told me I promote the violence. Do your homework, I'm the youngest nigga poppin'. Step like I'm Osama. Real driller, stand on business. Ain't sitting in no cell, I double back and spank the witness. Zombies in my lungs, fighting back, the do be hitting. Bitch, I really bleed the field, so y'all can miss me with the instant. I'm the type to come and get you. That trolling niggas doing got me weak. Let's keep it gangster, niggas know what time it is with me. Take a seat, mama stressing, I ain't been home in a week. Step again, it's blood stains on my cleats. You think it's sweet? I got niggas that'll sit on where you sleep, nigga. Nightmares, toe tags, and white sheets. Neck and up, face him up, leave him stuck. Guarantee little bro get jiggy, he came in this bitch with us. Hey.
We feeling it?
Shout out to my nigga Tuda. I like it. I definitely like it. I want to hear Tuda make more music geared towards the ladies. I don't want to hear Tuda being a super street nigga, but I think he's still slid on that.
Sliding on that joint for
You
sure.
like it made?
I fuck with it. It's tough.
Shout out to my nigga Tuda. You know what I'm
going
saying?
crazy for sure.
What do you feel like he has? Most of his songs are like this or more?
Nah, he got songs for the women too. He got songs for the women, like, you know what I'm saying? He got some ism music where he talking his P shit. He got a variety of different music. I just don't want to hear him talking about street shit like this just because, I mean, it's an oversaturated lane, and the other lane he can really win in.
Do you feel like it's hard for rappers, from Northern California to make their own lane?
Well, for younger rappers, yeah, just because they don't want to acknowledge it, but they're very impressionable.
Yeah.
So if they see a million street
Facts.
artists got big ass change and got all the thoughts on their line, you know what I'm saying, and getting all the views, that's what they're going to do, because the young niggas kind of want to be lit too now. They don't want to be patient and build their own litness up. They want to be lit now too. So they're going to do what they see as lit.
You think it's mostly a little bit older generation rappers who are bringing originality then?
Yes, I would say so. Because they're afraid. Some of them, are afraid to try more. The thing is, they get looked at like you older now. You know what I'm saying? Once you get looked at like the OG nigga, it's like, oh, you old now.
It's
you know what I'm
tough
saying?
because,
I feel like us being like, like older rappers, it's a lot less accessibility that we had. So we had to be creative. You know what I mean? A lot of people following the formula of what's working or what they think is working because they see it repetitively on the internet. So it's like, that's working. He's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. So let me just follow that formula instead of creating originality. We had to create our, not we, but just, older generation had to create their own originality because it was a lot less accessibility. You had to start local first instead of to a wider audience.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think that it goes both ways though, because the OG rappers also can be stuck in their ways too.
Educate. What you mean?
Like, some of the older generation rappers in the Bay, I feel like have an idea of what hip hop should be, so they stick to that idea. It's like a constraint, and they're not allowed. I think some of the younger rappers, like you're right, C Lee, are just copy paste rappers, but other ones are able to see music from a different perspective without being so caught in their ways. If that
do you think there's really an idea what hip hop should be though? Like, it's creativity, so it really should be on. It's art.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with you.
So there's really no idea to what it should be.
But I think that a lot of older rappers do have ideas. They're like, here's the
like a certain standard.
16, yeah, like they have ideas of a structure, and when it doesn't meet that, they're like, oh, that's not hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think, man, you got to just be step on it. Take the chance of being disliked. you know, that's a hard thing, especially when you come up in a certain community where you've been looking for validation outside your whole life. It's hard for you to like want to do something and take the risk of being disliked and people not liking you. So you kind of do what you think is gonna work or what people are gonna like. You know what I'm saying? What your friends and
trying
family
to follow
can, you know
that
what I'm saying?
trendy formula.
It's interesting too, because someone like Tizo Touchdown, right? He's seen as like the new hot rapper.
Time out, though. Rapper is a very loose term, Frak.
Well, that's what Made is saying. That rapper is a loose term. That it's about creativity. It's not about, you know.
I've heard his music and seen him perform in person. I didn't hear no rapping. It was more rock.
Yeah, it was more singing.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can even call that a rapper. That's tricky. That's tricky.
It is tricky, but I think, you know, the genre of hip hop has been melodic now for a decade. But anyway, all that's to say, he's 33 years old. He's the new hot rapper. No one knows how old he is. Because he's seen it. Yeah. This is something I just learned. He's 33 and he's like the new hot guy. It's like sometimes age is just a number and it's more about your branding and aesthetic than it is about actually how old you are.
But can we be honest, Frak? His aesthetic is that of one very young, and
exactly
that's very tactfully done. That's not on accident. That's just
for sure.
That's very carefully done. You dig?
I agree.
So yeah, that ain't on accident. Just who he is. He did that to appease a younger audience, and it's working.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is he understood the aesthetics of the young audience. He played into it. He makes the music that's creative to him, and no one's saying, "Oh, look at Unk trying to make." You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I give you that. Everybody probably don't know he's 33 either. That's probably a very well kept hidden secret that you just got beyond on some hip hop nerd shit.
It's a major factor.
You didn't read something, and you know the kids don't read.
That's what I'm here for. No, I actually think he said it in an interview where he was like, "Don't give up on your dreams." Like, I didn't get my shit cracking until I was over 30 years old. You know, so I think he was trying to motivate his fans. Yeah, Zach in the chat says Future and 2 Chainz were decently old when they finally broke into the mainstream, considering how young music skews.
I'm so tired of those two examples because their context is so wrong. Zach, you can't be in Thizzler offices and this ignorant. 2 Chainz was literally, go look up player circles, was literally, and before that was running around with Ludacris in his prime. He was running around with Ludacris when Ludacris was in his prime. He was a part of DTB and had to buy himself out of that contract with Disturbing the Peace. So he wasn't a new act. He was around and had hit records way before we knew about 2 Chainz. We knew about, you know, Player Circle, you know, Duffelback Boys was a hit record. So, and he was not relatively old around this time. So he was around in the game, shaking and moving. Future as well. You know what I'm saying? These people were around, and there's evidence. The people of Atlanta know they were shaking and moving around the chitlin circuit. Let's talk about it.
You'll have a few though that's an anomaly, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. Rap is a young man's sport for real, for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's definitely a young man's sport. At some point, you got to step up out the game for real, or just hang it up. You know what I mean? That's leading into the whole Method Man shit that I was talking about. But
come on, let's move on.
All right, next up, after all the beef, after Drake throws in the white flag, you know what I mean? After Not Like Us goes #1, Drake has dropped again. Now, I haven't heard this, so I'm expecting something strategic, something that's a banger, something that's going to keep him relevant. But let's listen.
Oof. Frak, what you think about that, bro?
It's genius. Bro, think about it, bro. Wagwan Delilah. No, that shit was trash.
Hey, Drizzy. What?
It's tough, man. You know, like what Kendrick did is he put a microscope on Drake. If this happened before the beef, everyone would have been like, "Oh, Drake's funny, bro. He's doing some troll ass song with a comedian. Like, good for him." It probably would have gone viral and people were like, "Drake's hilarious." But now Kendrick put so much pressure on him to rap that everything he does is going to be looked at with a microscope. And I think he thought, it's like, you know, when someone gets like absolutely destroyed on Twitter and they're just like get roasted for a terrible take, and then they just start tweeting as if like, oh, gotta go to the lawn. Like they start tweeting like nothing happened to them. That's what Drake's doing. He's just releasing funny songs, like trying to pretend like, oh, nothing bad happened. I'm still the #1 rapper in the world, and people are looking at him a little bit different.
I think I'm gonna disagree with that because that Sexy Red song, "You My Everything," is viral on TikTok, and it's a great song. That shit is going crazy. "You My Everything" that just dropped on Sexy Red.
BBL Drizzy.
Yeah, that shit going viral. You know what I'm saying? That shit going crazy. I think this is just a bad song. I think this was just a terrible song. Also, I wanted to play something because I seen this TikTok and somebody pulled the facts and it said Metro Boomin and Future tour ain't really moving like that. It's not really selling, which is tricky because the Not Like Us shit was big and they essentially was on the winning side of the beef. So I want to play something real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Concert tickets for the brand new tour this summer, and it's not looking good. Especially haven't seen that the entire internet is making fun of Metro Boomin and Future for struggling to sell out tickets for their brand new tour they're supposed to be going on starting this summer. You see right here, this is a list of all the venues that they're going to be doing their concerts at, and they're not selling any tickets, and the numbers are looking really bad and embarrassing for. Tour might even be getting canceled because the first 3 shows of this tour, no one's going to be going at. The first show, they still have 8,000 tickets that no one bought. The second show, they still have 10,000 tickets that no one bought. And the third show, they still have 9,000 tickets.
And it just kept going on. The shit not selling out. You know what I'm saying? Then they looked at Megan Thee Stallion shit. Her shit sold out. I'm only saying that to say I don't think Drake is as affected by this beef as people was trying to make it. I think the internet is trying to make it seem like a big thing, but I think Drake is still Drake. I think Drake is still Drake.
What does that have to do with Metro Boomin tour?
Because they were beefing with the nigga too. The BBL Drizzy shit was big. What you mean? That shit was huge. Like they were on the winning side of it, but even being on the winning side of it, it's not necessarily helping them.
But that doesn't mean you're taking that logic and saying Drake isn't affected. I think what you said is true, but that doesn't mean Drake's not impacted.
So what do you think stopped for Drake? Like I said, the shit is still, the song with Sexy Red is still going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Drake's career is going to slow down. Drake's one of the best pop makers of all time. I think it's his perception more than it is.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah, okay. I can agree with that.
We living in a pick-a-size society.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. You did. I can agree with that.
A little Cito is in the chat and is trying to get on or something.
Shout out to Lil Cito.
What's up, Lil Cito? Play Nightlife by Steph. I think he's trying to get us to play his other white boy's song. No, he is. Should we play it? Should we
play it? Pull it up. Come on. Why not?
Or make it. See, Lil Cito's got power at Thizzler. He's changing the whole show, man. That's the power.
I want to hear if it's weak though, niggas gonna feel my wrath.
Yeah, I'm looking at this with a critical eye. Nightlife by Steph.
What the fuck is that?
It's not even in this algorithm, boys. You got to get your... Oh, it's Steph with $1 sign. Excuse me, bro. You're cheesing me, fam. Oops, still not. Oh, Steph,
there you go.
108 views. This shit's about to be a banger. This is a real diamond.
That's fucked up.
This is a real diamond.
Come on, let's see this shit. Come on.
What if this shit's actually crazy? All right, am I doing this right, Tyrese?
JP.
Oh, he put that shit on. I see you, Steph.
Gotta learn to walk away. Gotta learn to keep your head high. That's what got me paid. Now my pockets full of dead guys. It's bedtime for anyone with a dead mind. Make a bitch and break the bitch once I found out her head mine. I fell in love with taking risks. Big boy balling out, no one can tell me.
Steph, with all due respect, we also gotta look at the break a bitch lines.
Yeah.
We gotta really look at that in our music just because, you know, everybody not breaking hoes out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us got hearts. Some of us be falling in love. Some of us still take women on dates. Some of us still, you know what I'm saying, open doors for women. Everybody's not breaking on a hoe. Everybody's not checking traps out of prostitute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's weak. I'm saying we just got to relook at that.
No,
because
he sounds good, actually. He sounds good. And the beat's good too. But
this nigga in the comments said, I promise I break bitches. Play the song. Play the song.
You
Please
don't
play the song.
C Lee, this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. He's Bobby Althoff. He is. He's saying like this is my persona, you know. But like, come on, bro. Like, all right, let's keep it going. We're only 34 seconds in this.
Come on, play.
Shit, if it fell apart today, but I could come back off a zip. Only thing I hear is counterfeit, knowing about them legit, yeah. Nightlife calling, bitches steady calling. Phone on D&D, I'ma hit you back in the morning. Took a lot of work just to get like this. Lot of long nights just to sit like this. Nightlife calling, bitches steady calling. Phone on D&D, I'ma hit you back in the morning. Took a lot of work just to get like this. Lot of long nights just to sit like this. You look good under the city lights, but I bet you look better under stars. Limousine swerving, I got tendencies to curve them. I got shit on speed dial, put your soul into a guard. Fuck around and got my money up. Look at me at 101 and bulletproof rape. You would think this bitch is an armor truck. Blue and green is all I see. R.P. to Lonnie, I done switched the flow so many times, they don't know my finest. I got big blues and they busting out a bankroll. I got workers get it done when I say so. I got shooters clear the scene, put on payroll. You can try your luck, but I got pulled, that's a case closed. Money on my mouth, I can.
What you think, Made?
Shout out the best fitted outfit for sure. You know what I'm saying? At what point, I'm not even gonna lie to you, at what point?
Oh, Sasha Tyson says, wait, he kind of cute.
At what point I feel like authenticity play a role. Like, I don't know, perception is everything. Seeing is believing, and I just don't believe some of the shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Personally. No disrespect to bro, but you know what I'm talking about? No disrespect at all. Because the flow nice.
Look at Crystal hits comment.
Who?
She says this should slap on mute.
The flow nice and shit cool, but I don't know, man. He should at least have some bitches in the video or something if he breaking bitches.
Honestly, one thing I will say, he is technically skilled.
He's skilled for sure. The flow nice, like I say.
He's got a great voice. He was changing in and out of pockets. Like, I think this guy actually has really good potential.
Yeah, I've heard Steph before. He is talented.
It's the subject matter, bro. It's not original. It doesn't feel like it's him. Cito says, man, we got to stop all this shit. Man, come to Jack. Bro, you asked us to play this.
Exactly.
We told you this might happen. Don't get mad at us, man.
Exactly. And stop putting your cape on, Cito, because people said the same thing about you. And the reality of it is if you, in today's time, when people are artists, they want to believe you. And like I said, I don't know what y'all do in Jackson, Mississippi, but if you not really some pimping to make it seem like you breaking bitches, is not authentic. And I mean really stumping down, sending hoes, putting hoes on the track, and they getting in and out of cars, breaking tricks. If you're not living like that day in and day out, really some ism, all this breaking bitches shit would not be authentic. I don't know what you do in Jackson. You might do it, you may not. But again, I don't know how real it is because everybody say they do. Everybody say they really some ism. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's breaking a bitch. So somebody's lying.
And a bitch buying you 2 or 3 outfits ain't breaking the bitch.
Exactly.
That is not
if
breaking the bitch.
If that bitch ain't caught no date and fucked with a Mexican in a pickup truck and he gave her $250 for some pussy in head and she bring it all back to you, you are not no motherfucking pimping. You dig? So just leave it alone.
But, you know, he's in the chat saying, appreciate the feedback, bad or good, bro. I really appreciate it. Honestly, that's the attitude you got to have. Like, just hearing you say that, I already know, like you got a good future ahead, because if you're so invested in your art, like the way C Lee's saying, you're like, I'm the shit, I'm the best, y'all can't tell me nothing, then you're never gonna grow. You got to take all the hate and constructive you got to take all the hate as constructive criticism. That's definitely what I did early in my career. I was able to see all the people hating me and actually take the useful things out of it. You know what I'm saying? So the fact you're approaching it like that, I'm sure you're gonna
and the formula there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The flow is there. It's just a subject matter. It's just a subject matter. That's it.
He's got a good voice.
For sure.
I used to think Thizzler was hating on me, and they was. But I learned some things. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real, because I used to be like, why Thizzler not posting this content? Why Thizzler not posting a live show? But the reality of it is once you start showing, improving, or you start doing things on your own, once you start understanding how the game works in totality, things start happening for you naturally. Kyrie's got my number blocked. Shut up, Lil Cito. Lil Cito, what's your government name? I've been knowing this nigga for a minute. I still don't know this nigga government name. Cito, what's your government name?
Shout out, Lil Cito, man. Appreciate you.
Come on, nigga, Cito.
Appreciate you taking time with us peons over here, man.
You dig?
Next up, we got. I don't think we need to listen to this Roddy Ricch song, do we?
No.
All right, let's move on to worst bar of the week. This is a new segment where we are gonna go over the worst bars of the week. First up, y'all gonna vote, which is actually the worst bar in the chat. Up, we got C Lee's pick. a new hot song taking over the streets.
Come on.
Can you see it, Tyree?
Can y'all see it on YouTube?
Nice, man. I'm killing this shit right now.
Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's Grippy. Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's Grippy. Now she in my phone with a nickname. Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's now she in my phone with a nickname.
You ain't gotta say that shit. That shit weak.
It's hey, what did Kendrick do to these men, bro?
I'm about to tell y'all something about this industry that people don't really be knowing. Sometimes you think somebody is trying to show you love and put you on, when in reality they trying to come get some of your energy because you lit. I love J. Cole. I think Forest Hills Drive, one of my favorite albums ever, but that was an attempt to use that young energy with that new sound to really get his self popping. And I say this with all due respect because I know his fans and his family gonna think I'm hating, but that is a common tactic in his industry. Find the new hot young energy, get attached to them, and make it seem like you showing them love when in reality you trying to get yourself popping using their energy. Because what the fuck is J. Cole doing on that type of beat, on that kind of sound, with that kind of flow? That has never been you. That should have stayed in the motherfucking hard drive. That shit was out of pocket, and that shit was the worst bar of the week. The whole verse was.
What do you think was his thinking behind it?
Using the young niggas try to get hot, because that's what's going on right now. That's what's viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
That new sound, and it's be from Cash, not from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That whole sound is what's lit right now. That shit is going crazy. That's the new. They kind of put New York drill out of business. That sound right there,
They call it sexy drill.
That's what they call it? Yeah, that whatever that is, that shit hard. And they put the old shit out of business. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice, all that shit she used to do, she on they shit now. You know what I'm saying? So It's like, yeah, and J. Cole was trying to take a stab at that and it didn't work. That was weak. Weak as fuck.
What you think, Made?
I feel like these niggas trying to deflect from what's actually taking place and trying to do a weak attempt at damage control for real. That's what I think. That's what that is.
I agree.
Damn, you think it's that bad?
I think it's that bad. Like I say, public perception means a lot. I don't feel like their careers is like at risk, but the perception on them right now is kind of fucked up. Drake and J. Cole.
I think you're
and
right,
I feel like they're
Made.
trying to do damage control.
I think J. Cole. I think J. Cole said his whole career was, I'm the best rapper. I got the most bars. No one wants smoke with me, right? That was his whole thing. So then when Kendrick said, I want smoke with you, and then he apologized, he's now having to recreate his mythology. So
Exactly.
He's putting out this song, Grippy, like, oh, I'm unbothered. I'm going to hop on this party wave and yada, yada, yada. But that's not what his fans want.
I don't think that's what they fans want. The other fans wanted
Right.
Nobody wanted at the end of the day. Nobody wanted that
I
shit.
saw someone posted with the whole song, and all it was a picture of J. Cole, 39 years old. Jesus, that's ruthless.
That shit weak. I ain't gonna lie. That
Okay,
shit
so
weak.
we've got 11 chats from Steph in a row begging us to listen to one more song of his. He only sent us $9.99 though.
He sent $99. He sent $10.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough to listen to another joint. But if you want to send us some money personally to my account, I will personally make it happen for you, bro. He said, I'm gonna leave y'all alone after this next song. I promise.
Yeah,
I promise. I'll leave the chat ASAP. Just one more video.
Oh,
How
no.
much y'all need?
Send another $10 and we'll do it.
Okay, one more $10. I'll pay.
Pull
you
it
right
up.
now.
Pull it up. Pull it up, Frak. He's good for it. Let's see.
This is manipulation. I feel horrible about this. Why do you want, Steph? Why do you want us to listen to this? You think it's going to change our perception? Is that much better?
If it's weak, nigga, we gonna tell him it's weak.
All right, one more $10, and when we'll do it, Steph.
Fuck with the confidence though.
Okay. Next up, my pick for worst bar of the week: Eminem, Houdini. Eminem, the GOAT, is back. The godfather of hip hop, white rapper savior. You feel me, Steph? You feel me, Cito? Check out Houdini. So many terrible bars back to back. That was like a barrage.
That shit was garbage.
He said, I'm listening to my R. Kelly's favorite group, the Black Eyed Peas. Like trying to say the Black Eyed Peas. But he
and
said
playing off R. Kelly peeing on young girls.
Not only is that terrible, but the wordplay, Black Eyed Peas, Black Guy Peas. And then he said, my transgender cat
is Siamese.
Acts Siamese. He identifies as black and acts Chinese. What is he talking about?
This game is poison. The music industry is poison. Can I you done, Frak?
Yeah, come on, man. Talk to him.
The music industry is poison. Eminem might be 50 or close to 50 and doing clout chasey, shock value raps. And some people will say, well, he started like that. Nigga, that was in 1998. It's 2024. Everybody matures and grows up. This nigga is still on some. Then he mentioned Megan Thee Stallion. That was beneath Eminem.
Right.
That whole song was beneath Eminem.
He said something about, let's like Meg. I want to get a feature with Meg. I hope I can get a shot at the feet.
Mind you, I hope y'all don't know he didn't know what he was doing. This is a nigga that's, almost probably 100-something millionaire. He knew exactly the reaction he was going to get when he put that song out and still did it, which meaning he wanted that attention.
How many rappers are going to diss Meg Thee Stallion getting shot for clout, bro? Because I know that's not funny to her.
It's Eminem. It was beneath him to do that shit.
Well, here's the thing about Eminem. I think he's trying to, when he came out in the early 2000s, I mean, he started Infinite late 90s, but when he was really on top, that was his thing. And back then, it was dope because it was so edgy and counterculture, right? Like, he was dissing everyone. The whole industry was fake. Eminem versus everybody, right? But it's 2024 now. We've heard that shtick a million times. And now it's just like this old anti-cancel culture. Like, let me just say whatever I wanted. Like, dude, you got to evolve with the game.
Got to adapt with the times.
Remedy 415 said this is how his career started 26 years ago.
It is how his career started.
26 years ago.
I think that's the problem, man. You got to adapt with the eras. And him still trying to diss celebrities for clout is
that was cool 26 years ago. Would a nigga be cool if he still hang on the same block he was on 26 years ago?
That goes back into saying rap is a young nigga sport. At what time, it's time for me to sit at the end of the bench, coach a young nigga, and make sure that he's straight for the win game.
Or you can do the Jay-Z and Nas and mature with your content.
That's
it. They have.
But
Nas
even they don't want to put
albums.
Even Nas still putting out great albums, but even that they don't even want to play the game no more. You know what I'm saying? They retired from the game. Nas still putting out what he putting out, like you say, simply for his audience. Andre 3000, that nigga over there playing the flute, and he said he had a problem with trying to appease public perception in the audience. That's why he's not even rapping no more, because he doesn't know what subject matters in today's time.
Facts. Now, somebody in the comment section said he don't need clout. Are you serious? This is what so many people don't. Exactly, he don't. But people, that's why I said this game is poison, because people who don't need clout still do clout chasey moves, knowing the reaction they're going to get. Knowing if I say all this shock value shit, it's going to have people up in arms and paying attention to the music. He doesn't need to do that, and he still did it.
And shock value at 40 and 50 just look corny as fuck.
Exactly.
Just corny as fuck.
Exactly. And we, as you young men, need to know that. That's not cool. There goes Steph right there. Come on, Steph and Sway.
He sent the other $10. I think we got to honor his request. I feel sad that this is happening during the worst bar of the week segment. I'm not trying to say it's the worst bar of the week. We're gonna listen to this with open ears. Steph and Suede, no nobody.
Around with these bitches, walk around like I don't know nobody. Fuck around with these bitches, walk around like I don't know nobody. Fuck, this shit don't make no sense. For that young boy, cause they all hate me probably. Been working so goddamn long, ran no funds, just chasing my hobby. I did it all on my own, turned up now, so they said that I'm cocky. Fuck around with these bitches, walk around like I don't know nobody. Fuck, this shit don't make no sense. For that young boy, cause they all hate me probably. Been working so goddamn long, ran no funds, just chasing my hobby. I did it all on my own, turned up now, so they said that I'm cocky. You let me know I'm the hardest for real. I hop off a jet, I just came out the hills. I do it for me, give a fuck how they feel. Addicted to money, I'm chasing the bill. Blues got a switch on me too. Recording myself when I'm off in the booth.
Yeah, fucking with me, you gon' lose. Bitch, I'm the realest, you ain't gotta choose. I gotta get up and get to that motherfucking money, you know that I never can snooze. Yeah, fuck your thoughts and fuck your world, you know that I'm breaking the rules. Yeah, ain't never fucking with average girls, we bringing them in by the two. Yeah, I keep 100 rounds in my pocket.
This video look awkward as fuck. Something about this video is just fucking awkward. Like, I don't know if it's the transitions.
It's just two guys playing on a playground, man.
The video look crazy awkward. I'm not saying the song is bad, but the video looks
Steph loves
awkward.
The white tee colorful jacket combo. Hey, you know what? I like this song more.
I fuck with it more. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And I liked your chemistry with other bro. Like, to me, it's more original when you're going back and forth with him.
The video looked awkward to me. Come on, play it.
Remedy said Steph can rap, but it's too surface level. I want to hear a song about being a white boy growing up in the hood. That is exactly the advice I'll give to up and coming artists. What sets you apart? What's your story? Why are we supposed to listen to you over any other person? We want to hear what your truth is. You know what I mean? All your bars are too ambiguous. They're about everything every other rapper talk about. We want to know what sets you apart.
Yeah. Come on.
Thanks for sending us the 20, man. I hope this show doesn't become rappers sending us money to play their song, but maybe that's a good lane for us, man.
It actually really will
to keep this thing afloat.
You dig? Come on. Oh my God, Lil Cito, you just had your one industry moment this week. This nigga gonna say he's on the song, he's on the hook of the song I did with G Perico. Lil Cito, you're over 18 now. Get the name dropping out your spirit. We don't do that. I hate when niggas like to name drop a popular artist or somebody famous they know. You're grown now. We don't name drop no more. Get off your knees, dust them off, and be a motherfucking man. You dig? I hate when niggas do that.
So
and
Tyrese, am I just supposed to say this topic out loud? There's no link. No, yeah, this is just a conversation. All right. Topic of conversation. Via Thizzler. Twitter has updated to adult content and violence policy to officially allow adult content. You may share consensually produced and distributed adult nudity or sexual behavior. What do we think?
Shout out to the Twitter porn. You dig? I mean,
Twitter being allowed to officially send out adult content is like Instagram being officially allowed to post clout chasing and Facebook being officially allowed for your uncle to post dumbass shit. It's already on there.
I mean, yeah, it's like I got strike this week though, man. Fucking Instagram be cracking down. Like, you will get, Instagram is like, if you say the wrong word, now they giving you the warning, like, hey, we might flag this comment. Then you can, like, if you post anything with any kind of nudity, like, it ain't even got to be showing nothing. It's like anything, algorithm is so crazy. If you insinuate something violent or sexual, you getting flagged.
What you posting on there, man?
Do you feel like that's a hindrance to a lot of brands?
Fuck yeah. Instagram do that shit on purpose too, and they'll let you monetize your account and then just demonetize your shit. Anything you say, it's like over policing to a lot of people, because I'll be on Threads a lot, and a lot of people are sick of IG. A lot of people are just simply fed up with IG. They just don't have nothing comparable to go to. But a lot of people fed up with the shadow banning, because a lot of people with hundreds of thousands of followers ain't getting no reach. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough to never. So if you getting any kind of traction on Instagram, consider yourself blessed, because a lot of brands, a lot of people aren't getting no reach. They're getting shadow banned like crazy. Accounts getting deleted left and right. So if you're getting any kind of reach on Instagram, you are in a good position because they play a whole different game. You did, especially if you're not an Instagram thought. So you good.
That's a fact. All right, let's move on to this week's Diamonds. Is it just me and C Lee, or is it?
Yeah, it's just us two.
All right, Frak versus C Lee in a Diamonds face-off. This is the segment of the show where we post underground artists who y'all may not have heard of, and y'all are gonna decide which song is the most hot. I think I'm up first with Mustafa and Tofu Jack's new song, Slow Dance.
That's the winner of air like that.
I got a couple dozen bottles if you want one. If you wanna make $1, here's a lump sum. Keep on wanting all about me till the sun comes.
Banger.
Push your phony hands up, move if you get pop. I get off tonight like it's getting cut. I ain't even gotta get him. I get a nigga. What's the name? Cause he was scared to use the pot. Bitch, you know I troop a lot. Nigga scared cause I don't box. He was flexing, he was shining. Me and brother took his watch. Me and brother took his change. We took everything. I don't care who niggas family is. A real for nigga bang. Play crazy, let it bang. Face shots and all that.
All right. Smirk Trees. Where is he from, C Lee?
I have no clue. I just seen it on my Apple Music and I've been slapping it all weekend. Shout out to him. Keep doing your thing, brother.
You giving your own Diamonds pick a lock in?
No, I thought it was hard. I genuinely think it was hard.
Right,
I didn't like they had King Bulu on there. That threw me off.
Did Thizzler put the poll up? All right, vote in the comments. I don't see the poll.
That's what she said. You did.
All right, well, you tell me who won when they won.
Let's move right along, brother.
Let's move right along, brother.
What else we got on there?
Method Man says he won't perform at Summer Jam ever again because there's too big of an age gap. What do we think?
This was your topic. Oh, you kicked this one off.
Rap is a young nigga sport at the end of the day. So, I mean, you going on the Summer Jam, at some point, you got to know your audience. You got to pay attention to the lineup. You got to pay attention to the situation.
That's
and you
true.
got to understand what you're introducing yourself into. You know what I mean? If you're not even familiar with all the artists on the lineup yourself, why is you on the lineup?
That's true.
You know what I mean? So you got to know your audience.
That's true as
I
well.
also think that's the same thing for the event curator. Like if I'm throwing Summer
That's
Jam,
true too.
why am I putting Doja Cat and Offset and a bunch of young rappers with Method Man? I think they're just trying to like combine generations, but why don't you throw a separate day of Summer Jam where it's Meth,
That'd be dope.
Redman, Jadakiss, like people that you know are going to show up for that audience and do it for the young people too.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate because a lot of people say have a separate day, have a second day, and people don't know the cost related to having a 2-day event, booking that a venue, booking those insurances, booking that security, booking the artist. That is a lot. So what you're trying to do is make the best of what you got and squeeze it all into one. But the reality of it is like in certain instances, when it comes to concerts, if you see a T Grizzly, a Sexy Red, and you see a bunch of young acts on there, that means that crowd is not coming for you.
That crowd is not coming for you.
That crowd is coming from you. Have to know where you at with your brand. That's why in the music industry, you can be delusional in your
Diamonds. Congratulations.
You can be delusional in your music, but you can't be delusional with your brand. I know where my brand is at. I know what I'm bringing, and I know what they bringing.
Exactly.
I know Sexy Red bringing 5,000, and I know I'm bringing 500. So I have to be careful what I accept because it's like, yeah, this is her crowd.
That just happened with the Rod Wave and what's the chick name?
Ari Lennox.
You know
Same
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to know what you're getting yourself into because you might be putting yourself in a lose-lose situation just trying to get a look.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in a lose-lose situation.
And at this point, Method Man, you don't even need a look, especially when it comes to your artistry.
You definitely
I
don't.
like seeing Rem's comments from afar. Method Man got the methods. He knew people would speak on it across the industry, and his name got brought up.
He don't need that though. He's on one of the top shows on the planet. And his music is not, even with that, is not in the forefront of his career.
Anyone hating on Method Man in the comments, acting like he doesn't got it anymore. I see, this is no name drop because this really was his work more than anything. But I got the chance to work with him on this cartoon where he played a mustard bottle and he still can rap his ass off.
Let's hear it. Oh yeah, he go crazy.
Mustard, aka French's Montana.
Better have some balls.
Ain't no arguing, I got bars for him. Hollering free butter, you butter free like margarine. Okay. Money on his books until butter in the streets. You know it's a hit when you got mustard on the beat, huh?
Ooh.
Off top, the top sauce, a hot dog, the beef, Frank ketchup. We ain't in the same ballpark.
Okay.
You done woke up and chose balance. Keep a small circle around the star. Stone Island.
Wow.
Yeah, already know what's the deal. That's $100 million budget versus a low budget film. Cold clutch is still Fresh Prince on a burner. It'll throw stuff at will. You get that old Uncle Phil. If you can't relate to the talk, you have to table your thoughts. These rappers labeled a fraud. Killer snatch your plate. You can't escape from New York where you get peppered with bullets. It's aggravated assault. Been the rules. Feed my dogs. I've been a fool. Been the dude. Homie, I spit blows and in your food. There's a killer loose. I ain't got a figure who. Colonel Mustard's in the booth and I get it, so get a clue.
Hey, yo, you wildin', homie.
That
Don't
was
ever
hard.
disrespect.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, so this is the cartoon company I'm part of called the Rap Off. We do rap cartoons, and we've worked with many rappers, right? Most of which we write all the bars. So we wrote a version of that, and Meth said, "You know what? I'm a real rapper, man. Like I'll take some of these bars, but I got to do it my own way." And I really respected that because he's just cut from the cloth, and he went absolutely ham on that beat. That was my bar, actually. You could tell.
That was hard. That was
Shout out
hard.
Method Man, bro. Like he's someone who's a fan of battle rap and isn't afraid to, like many industry dudes are, work with the people from the culture.
This nigga Frak just kind of admitted he ghost wrote for Method Man, but damn, that shit was hard.
He worked on that project. That's not ghost right.
That was kind of many low key.
No,
That's a flex though.
That's
for
a
real.
many viral clip.
Nah, that's
that's
not viral. He worked on, we hired him to rap our bars, but he actually went beyond. He said, "I'm gonna do some of my own shit." That's actually unlike any of the voice actors we worked with.
That shit was hard though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'll let you know he really come from that pen and pad era.
If y'all a fan of those cartoons, we got like Ketchup versus Mustard, Cat versus Dog, Kraft.
Oh, so you play a role? Okay. Play a role in that.
Yeah,
I done watched them a few times.
Oh no,
most definitely.
Small world. All right, next topic. Snoop Dogg says Drake versus Kendrick made people want to rap again.
That's your topic, Frak. What's your thoughts?
Do we want to talk about this?
I don't, but if you
everybody want to rap.
Yeah, I think it's true, but I mean, I think it's been touched on enough. I think that I do think that like rapping is cool again. I think for a while we were in the melody viral 15-second era, and now the way people were breaking down the bars, Barry the Bars Planner included, of this Kendrick, Cole, Drake beef, people are really into wordplay. People are into bars, metaphors, rap. So I'm curious to see the ripple effect it has on the game.
I think we was in the women rapping era for real, and it's bringing back niggas rapping.
I'm gonna keep it real. We still are. Meg Thee Stallion tour, Glorilla.
Women are rapping.
Sold out. Sexy
rapping
Red.
their ass off.
Sexy Red literally
They
looked
got
like
the
she
torch
turned out
right
the Roots
now.
picnic.
Most definitely.
She looked like she turned out the Roots picnic. Go look, do your homework on what the Roots picnic. Sexy Red is not even supposed to be at the Roots picnic.
That's fire.
Hold on.
You dig? And she
Sexy
turned
Red
out.
was at the Roots picnic?
Yes, and
the
performed, nigga, and went crazy.
So what happened to all the other acts? Did they get the Method Man treatment?
I think
the
they
Sexy
did
Red
well,
fan?
but I think Sexy Red had the biggest reaction.
Hey, she translates, man.
You feel me? I think she had the biggest reaction. So I don't know if the rapidy rap is back, but I think it is. I mean, it's good.
Steph. Last song that I were talking. Can I email it? I'll pay
I'm
another
not-
20. Then I'm going to bed on my mother. It's unreleased. Look, I'm gonna say this one last time. We listen to your music. It's you have a lot of potential. This is not the way you want to spend your $20. This is not that's gonna get you on. If I were you, take that money, invest it, put some money into your own ads. Start marketing your music. Start learning to improve your music. Take a writing class. You know what I mean? get a better music video director than the Playground. Don't invest it in the Thizzler YouTube chat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, damn, Frak.
Tyrese said, please invest it in the Thizzler YouTube chat. Is that what we want this show to be?
God.
No, we'll take 2 songs. Oh yeah, you can tap in with our staff if you want to get posted on Thizzler. I'm saying our, like I'm part of Thizzler.
Or you can cash app the C Lee brand. I'll listen to your shit. Give me 100. Send me 100. They gotta listen to your shit all night on my ride home. You dig?
All right.
I'll listen to listen to your whole album for the Hundun.
Slap or Not live. So how many songs we got for this, Tyrese?
Who fucking knows?
Who knows? How many songs, Tyrese? 5?
You heard this already.
Bands and jewels. My mama, this is no pressure. Glock 21 with dick. I let it take a piss.
You heard that. Oh, both keep back rapping.
Tired of making people smile while fighting the demons. Trying to tell them I've been tired, they trying to see. Tired of waking up alone. Go to sleep.
Look like lazy boy.
They don't feel like talking, barely need a phone. I need someone with no solid with me leaning on. I'm tired of it, but sometimes I'd rather be alone. Yeah, used to want love, now I need bands. Fell off with who I love, now I don't need friends. I did this shit all by myself.
What do we think?
If the bag different, I pull up with bad bitches, get out of line.
What do we think of Boski? Slap or nah?
I have no thoughts on it. I'm gonna keep real. It didn't move me. It wasn't weak. It didn't. God bless him. I sometimes some shit not weak. Sometimes it's not good. It's just it don't make me care.
It's in the median between slap or nah.
Yeah, it's just God bless him.
What you think, Made?
I didn't hear a word the nigga said, and I was all tuned in, literally. Tone down the auto tune a little bit. You know what I mean? I was trying to tune in, but I really couldn't catch what he was saying.
I like the vibe.
Subject matter means something to me personally, but I'm an old nigga though, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. But I did like the vibe he was trying to create there. All right, Tuchma Gooch. I've heard a lot about her.
I actually seen her live and she put on a good show. I was at a random spot.
Where at?
Some spot in Concord.
All right, Tuchma Gooch.
If the bag different, I pull up with bad bitches, get out of line. We do a lot of ass whipping. Slap a bitch down and now she got her lash missing. Me and sis catching flights, you niggas catching feelings. Hey, now get up in your bag and bring it to me. I'm a stallion, so these bitches gotta look up to me. It's a challenge just to get up in this pussy and it's wet. Baby, we can't talk without no check. I'm a pro, how your nigga give up cho without no sex? You a
Wait, hold up. How was the judge in a 15-second clip? It didn't even get to the hook.
That's why I didn't catch other cat. You know what I'm saying?
Tuchma Gooch, I think she's a great entertainer. I think she's got a lot of potential because a lot of women like her and men like her. Everybody likes her a lot. She can bring out a lot of people. So I think she's very dangerous. I think a lot of people, like if you smart, get her to open up for you. If you're a bigger artist, she's going to bring people out and she knows how to throw on a good show.
Once again, I seen her live and she actually do know how to put on a good show.
Shout out to Tuchma Gooch. You in a great position to really turn this music shit up, especially out here in Northern California. You got a lot of potential to really go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I already be seeing she throw her own shows and shit like that. Once that shit, book me for one. Let me host one. We'll go crazy together, Tuch. Y'all got the money out there. Book the legal man. Let's do something together. You dig? I guarantee we go viral.
I'm going to go with Slap on that one. I think she's got a good perspective. I think she's got a good flow. I like the beat. Slap for me.
Nigga, this and tell him tag me. The bitch told me you was pillow talking last week. I'm a big L boy, don't gotta ask me. There go the boys, bang a left and take the back streets. Ooh, fucking with the gang, you know it's over with. Hey, bitch, I'm still going, it ain't over yet. I might fuck your baby mama while I choke the bitch. But if she tryna line me up, I have to smoke a bitch. Damn, really with the shit and you can ask gang. That's my hood, brother, we got different last names.
Them Nathaniels be deep as a motherfucker.
Shout out to all the producers. I'm hearing a lot of good beats too.
What'd you say, C Lee?
Them Nathaniels, them niggas be deep. They be like 20 plus deep regularly. Like it be a lot of them everywhere they go. They move so militant. Like, you know how difficult it is to even get that many people to show up to a video shoot?
Right.
Ask how many rappers they done put out flyers and shit for their video shoot, 10 people show up. That they can get 30, 40 people at a video shoot. Either way.
Carpool.
I fuck with all my Latinas too, and they coming
People
deep.
are scared to carpool these days, bro.
Frak be this close.
What?
This close.
What?
Habitual line stepper on.
Man, he be coming real close.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I think that was a slap. What do y'all think?
I thought it was cool.
I said, shout out to all the producers, man. Beats be slap. I feel like it's a vibe for sure. It's a slap.
The one thing I want to make sure we don't do on the next show is this show felt a little haterish to me. I felt like we had too many opportunities to hate. I want to provide some more opportunities next show to put light on good, cool things rather than, I don't like feeling like a hater. I don't know about y'all.
It's a matter of perspective, brother.
That's it. Is you gonna lie and say slap if it don't?
No, I always tell the truth. That's why I'm resentful of the position we're put in on this show. The amount of trash we have to witness. But C Lee, before we end the show, I heard you got a product, a game of sorts that you've been pushing, and I want to know about it. Let me see.
Sold out game, the conversation cards, the C Lee Live conversation cards. They are sold out. They said, C Lee, let's talk about your game on the show. And I said, you know what, we can get into a topic or two. The people at Thizzler, like, let's talk about your game. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Let me see. Oh shit. Let's see. What
I actually put out a couple cards.
Matter of fact, this is the perfect one. I want to ask this. I'm not a weed smoker, so I'm gonna ask all the weed smokers out there. Let's be honest. Frak, have you ever tried any hard drugs?
Define hard.
Pills?
I've never done like what I think hard drugs are considered like heroin and meth and shit, right? I never done any of those ones.
So that's an indirect guess.
Exactly, that's an indirect guess.
They consider Molly a hard drug?
So I'm gonna ask this. I want to ask the people that live this. Is weed, in your opinion, is weed a gateway drug to harder drugs? Yes or no? You dig? In your opinion, Frak, I'm asking you first. Is weed a gateway drug to harder drugs?
Absolutely not.
Or is that just somebody just got a dopamine spirit, so they try hard drugs?
Weed is not a gateway drug. That's some old Reagan era shit to put black people in jail.
I like that. I like that. What you think, O?
Weed is definitely not a gateway to hard drugs. You just got to have a dopamine spirit to try hard drugs, for sure. If you go off of percentages, it's a lot more people that stick just to weed instead of opening a segue for other drugs.
One thing I do think about weed, though, is people say it's not addictive. I don't think it is addictive, but the habit of it, being able to like...
Now, that's a lie. Now you're going too far. I disagree. Weed is definitely addictive.
Definitely addictive.
No,
I agree. Weed is addictive.
That's what I'm about to say. See, you gotta let me finish. I think the habit of it, right? Like numbing your mind every day, being able to zone out and take this. And it's like basically self-medicating. So I think people do actually get addicted to the habit of weed.
I have a different perspective too, because a lot of dope fiends started smoking weed very early. Now, I'm just going to keep it real. I've seen this.
So do you think it's a segue to harder drugs?
Let me just explain this. I'm gonna just explain this. A lot of dope fiends started with weed. Weed no longer is getting you high anymore. They graduated to pills. They graduated to coke. They graduated to meth. They graduated to heroin, and they graduated, but they started with the weed.
Has me weak, bro. Everyone's asking the puberty questions now. Gordo said, "Is it bad to be a virgin at 18? Keep it a band." This is a new segment we're going to be calling Thizzler Therapy. If you want to come in the comments, we will work through anything with you. It's not bad to be a virgin at 18, man. Don't rush it.
Hold on. Who a virgin at 18? That's
Gordo with a bow.
You're a virgin at 18? Log on. Can we send him a link? Log on, Gordo. Can we get Gordo on? Or call in? What?
Come on. Don't hate on Gordo, bro. If you haven't found the right person yet, bro, you gotta wait till you find that right person, man. Don't go rush into it with something you regret.
I mean, try to get some head at least, though. I I ain't saying go out and just fuck something, but if you got a little Esmeralda or something ready around, she ready to give you some top. Go get a little head out there. I'm saying situation.
Wow, this card game is really bringing the best out of everyone. Buy it online, the C Lee card game.
Hey, all right, fuck it. Since we're here, I'll kick it off. I lost my virginity at 15 years old.
Wow.
You dig? What age is
Which hand? Right one or left one?
Hey, I was in San Francisco, California, Hunters Point. I was on Kiska of all places. You know what I'm saying? And I lost my virginity there.
Nigga, I was on Kiska too.
Wait, with
you lying?
No cap.
Well, I was the same girl. She was
Hell,
older.
fuck
I can't
nah.
say the age because
Hold on, is she bad now?
No.
I'm ashamed. Boy, I'll tell you.
You hear that, Gordo? You hear all the shame and depression in that story? You're doing the right thing, brother. You're doing the right thing.
Frak,
Save
keep it real.
yourself.
Frak, what age did you lose your virginity? Keep it real,
17
Frak.
years old.
Oh, so you were still in high school?
Yeah.
Graduate.
She was white?
Yeah.
Did you go raw?
Actually, she was Asian.
Asian, the white nigga, y'all love them Asians. Boy, them white boys.
Yes.
Y'all love them Asians.
What? Anyway, can we play another card?
Deflection.
Right, you went raw too.
No.
That nigga's wild.
Unfortunately.
That nigga.
Wrap it up, brothers.
Hey, that's funny, Frak. So you in a relationship, and you don't have to answer this question.
Uh-oh.
But in a relationship, do you use condoms in a relationship?
No, my pullout game is unparalleled. What about you?
I ain't using condoms since like 2015 or some shit like
Christ,
that.
Gordo, do not
That's
listen
out.
to him.
Hell
Gordo,
no.
Be careful out there, man.
I'm not using no hater bag. That's out. Because, all right, let me give y'all my logic on why I refuse to wear a hater bag.
Oh, God.
Because for one, if I feel the need
Nigga got
to
Kaiser
wear,
on speed dial.
I'm not wearing no hater bag. That's out. Because here's the thing, young men. If you're going to wear a hater bag, why are you even having sex with this random stranger you don't know? You should be having sex with women who you know and you can converse with. And if she do burn you, you know where to find her ass at. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, we're all eating pussy out here. So I know we ain't putting no plastic wrap over her coochie before we eat it. So if she does have something, you just ate everything that she was going to have. You just put everything she had in your mouth. And I hope you niggas saying y'all not eating pussy. That's a whole different conversation. Lastly, have sex with women who don't want children. Because some people say, oh no, what if she get pregnant? What if she get pregnant? When you are dealing with women who have things to lose and who don't want children, guess what a woman who don't want to get pregnant will do? Not get her ass pregnant. You dig? Women who don't want to have kids don't have them. So deal with women who are having the same ideology.
No. I'm gonna play.
You did.
I'm gonna play.
Don't you dare.
Number one.
Don't double.
How is that stupid?
C Lee.
Women who don't want to have kids don't have kids.
Hold on.
What about all the mothers who don't want to be moms?
They didn't have children. The ones who had kids wanted the kids.
That's not true. Accidents happen. That's the whole point of why abstinence is stupid as hell.
I'm about to tell you something, Frak. A woman that's in college and she's trying to get her degree or she got her career and don't want to stop her career and get pregnant and she know this baby gonna slow her down. You know what she's gonna do, Frak? Take every necessary precaution to not have no
What about the
motherfucking
men?
baby.
Why don't the men take every necessary precaution?
They can. He can wear a condom if he wanted to.
That's what you're arguing against.
So you contradicting yourself.
No.
And number one, hold on. You saying a hater bag, right? The reason why niggas should wear the hater bag is to reduce the percentage of possibly having that baby or having Kaiser on speed dial.
Man,
you know what I mean? And number two, you can have sex with women that don't want to get pregnant, but at the same time, when they get pregnant, hormonal changes happen. They mind changes. You never know.
See, here's the thing. Y'all living in yesterday where y'all think every woman is trying to trap a man and y'all think women.
That's you.
No, y'all are underestimating women. Women sometimes don't want a baby just as bad as a man don't. I'm saying deal with women who have the same ideology as you. I don't want no kids right now. You don't want no kids right now.
Every time a baby happens, both partners want the baby.
I think when babies,
you know how many slip-ups there are because people are just in the wet and something happens and a woman can't pull out in time. That's why accidents happen. That's why you wear.
I think women who don't want children who genuinely don't want children, they take the necessary precautions before or after if they don't want the child.
Kids are stupid. They make mistakes. You gotta keep the precautions on. It's not like a woman is thinking about her college future when she's in the middle of
women take birth control. Women, go to clinics if they really don't want a kid. It's her body. It's her choice. I don't want to wear a
condom because my girl's on birth control.
No, I'm saying I don't like wearing hater bags because it's phony. And I'm saying,
so C Lee, you saying deal with the consequences instead of taking a preventative measure?
No, I am saying that there's 3 reasons why you don't need to wear a hater bag. 1, you should know who you having sex with. For 2, anything that she got, you ate because we all eating pussy. For 3, there's several women out here. Have you ever met a woman with a child that already had a baby daddy issue? You know what she goes through so she don't have another baby daddy, or she don't go through what she went through before. See, you niggas ain't never dealt with no baby mama before. I have. Women who have kids or had a kid already, she like, oh no, I know how much this shit costs. I know what this shit take your body through. I'm not doing this shit again. And there's a lot of women out there like that. I did it before. I'm not. And then there's other women that's like, you know what? I can't afford no baby. You can't afford no baby. We ain't having no baby.
True.
There is women out there that don't want kids. So I'm saying deal with them.
Zach wants me to ask.
Deal with them. That's what I'm saying. Deal with those type of women.
Undergo male birth control?
Fuck no. Why would I do that?
Because that's what you're expecting of women.
No, I'm saying a woman who doesn't want to have a child won't have a child.
So if you don't want to
deal with those kind of women,
do male birth control.
Because I do want kids. What the fuck? I never said I didn't want kids, but I'm saying if I didn't want kids by this,
you want kids with random women?
No, I just said don't have sex with random women. That was one of my 3. Because if you know who you having sex with, it reduces the chances of stupid shit happening and irresponsibility shit happen because you know who you're dealing with. She knows who she's dealing with.
From the makers of the C Lee card game, hater bags.
Hater bags.
Sold separately.
I'm telling you niggas, man. You niggas is tripping. Like, stop thinking every woman. Look, that's a big misconception that every woman out here won't kids, man. That's not the truth.
People think that?
Yeah, I think a lot of men are so arrogant and egotistical. They believe that soon as a woman gets pregnant, she's gonna automatically have his baby, and he's not looking at it like she looking like, you broke ass nigga, I don't want to have your baby. Women look at us like that too, like, I don't want to have your broke ass baby.
I gotta play devil's advocate to that. I gotta disagree with that. I don't know because how many women and bitches have babies by broke niggas? So what are you talking about?
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, those are the irresponsible ones.
Exactly.
Not all. That's a population. There's a population.
Most women.
There's a population. You dig? There's a population that have broke baby daddies, but there's a population of intelligent women that's like, nigga, I'm not finna just have your baby. You ain't, nigga.
And how many of them women knew they niggas wasn't shit before they had them babies?
Yeah, that's a good point too. All right, what time is this? Almost 9.
Should we do one more card?
One more card.
Nah, wait, that's enough. We good. Y'all want to go to another one?
So
y'all like a nigga game, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I sold out. Y'all like my shit, huh?
I actually do enjoy it.
Get into another one. That gateway one.
I'm gonna have to get one.
Okay. What had more influence over you growing up, your parents or your environment?
Your environment, for sure.
What has more influence over you growing up?
Quick?
Your parents or your environment? The C Lee card game, C Lee Live card game.
Your parents set the foundation at home, but your environment is where you spend most of your time. So that's where you're gonna see most of the influence.
I don't like how DB Badabags is staring over your shoulder. Say something, man. Thizzler just got him frozen in here, but in between shows. Russell North, you sick man. Anyway, what was your point made?
I'm just saying though, your parents set the standard, they set the foundation, they give you the morals, the values, and things of that nature, but you spend more time outside around your people, around your personal friends, around women, around all these things that can provide influence. So you're going to receive most of that influence outside.
I disagree. I think your home plays a bigger part because your home is supposed to be instilling that confidence in you, and the home is supposed to be teaching you morals and values.
That's where you're getting at.
A home is supposed to be teaching you cleanliness. A home is supposed to be teaching you grooming. So I think inside the home, it's supposed to prepare you for outside. Now, outside does play a role, but your core values as a human being and what you take into the world at home, you're supposed to learn how not to be no motherfucking thief.
I think
you're not supposed to be backdoor your homies. You're supposed to treat your family right. You're supposed to show up for your people that love you. You're supposed to learn that in the home. So I think your home supposed to have a bigger impact on you than your environment. And you take what you learn in the home outside. You dig?
Yeah.
But I think, sometimes when the home is broken, the environment becomes the parent. And I think the home has, and I say that because if you ever deal with when you mentor these kids and shit, you can teach them all the game in the world. But if they go back home to chaos, the chaos is what's going to trump all the shit you taught that kid. Teachers experience that every day.
Yeah.
They got these kids in a class and they try to teach structure. They go home to chaos, come back right the next day with more chaos. And they like, man, the parents is just as bad as the kids. I can't get through to them.
So you do learn your morals and values and your standards and all that at home, but you don't solidify all that stuff until you go through trial and error and experience all that outside.
This is true.
You get what I'm saying? So you coming back, how many times I'm pretty sure a lot of times you come from a good home and you learn these things and you go outside, you fuck up and you come back home and then you got to get the teachings and things like that. You know what I mean? So you got to go outside and experience all these influences and then make the right or wrong decisions out there. And a lot of the times when you're young, you're not familiar with a lot of shit. You're going to fall susceptible to society. So you're going to go through these trial and errors and things like that. And that's why a lot of young niggas make the wrong decisions. No matter what they learn at home, how many times people come from suburban areas and go to hood areas, things like that, and fuck up. You know what I mean? Come from good families and shit. Go to these areas, fuck up, and then they got to come back home and get the proper teachings.
Look at Frak. He told us to use cocaine. You know what I'm saying? And he come from a good house. So
I don't know.
And we speaking solely on influence.
Would you say lo mein? Propane? But yeah, I'm not one for that one. But I do agree with you, Made. I agree with both y'all. I think it really depends on your childhood, because people have so many different situations with their home life. I personally think generally though, it's probably your parents because there's also the genetic fact. Like you have
that's
their
real.
DNA in you.
That's real.
Most definitely.
So that's real.
So when it comes time to do the nature versus nurture argument, like what part of you comes from genes, what part of you comes from your raising? Well, your parents have a play in both. You're getting their trauma, their genes, their memories in you, and you're getting their raising. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You get both. When in your environment, you're getting so much, experience, learning from friends, learning slang, learning culture. But at the end of the day, your predisposition to those things come from your parents and your ancestors.
Well, that's going to wrap up today's show. This was fun. This was great. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, 7:00. I'm C Legal for the people. That's Frak. That's May. That's Tyrese. That's Sam. We'll see you next week.
Hey, Sam, you want to say any last words, man? Come on, man. We just need some wisdom to give the show some closure.
We need some Caucasian wisdom. Come on, give us something, Sam.
Come up to the mic, man.
Come on, Sam.
Come on,
take us
Sam.
home. What if you just say, nigga? You want me to talk about the card?
What's the meaning of life, man?
What's the meaning of life?
Love.
Oh,